This is a completely inappropriate podcast, everybody. My name is Tony, with our beautiful
Frank.
And our guest host today,
Jerry.
He's back after last episode to talk about this, that, and whatever bullshit that comes up. You can find us at completelyinappropriatepodcast@gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you want to let us know anything about anything, just give us a chat. We like to respond to that. Oh, that rhymed. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, I got my dumb hat on. That's why it's my little skit-scat hat. I go dip and then it goes away, and then there you go, Jerry. You've been wanting to wear
Thanks
that.
for crushing that, asshole.
But it's a crush hat. It's fine.
I'm not a
It's-
rapper.
You have the world's biggest head. And I thought Frank had a giant head.
But
Yeah.
you just got a tiny one because you wear small.
I've got a little head, but it's...
He's got an average head.
Yeah?
But it's long.
Yep.
I think it's small because your hat say small. I think
I'm
medium would
pretty.
be average.
I don't have as much fucking body fat surrounding my fucking skull as
Dog,
you.
I'm
fucks.
205 pounds. You're like 50 pounds lighter than me.
Dude, I'm like 60 pounds lighter than you.
No
bro.
shit.
I'm just fat.
How much do you weigh?
45? I don't know.
I don't know. I weighed myself.
Too much, man. Just don't worry about it. So this...
I don't know if
Did I do the full intro? I don't know if I did the full intro. What did I do? Okay, so... What the fuck were we talking about? What the fuck?
Nothing, really. We're
How
just
did
talking
you-
about fucking Jeffrey Epstein Jr.'s fucking 10-gallon head.
Dog, it's Joaquin now.
It's Joaquin. This episode went from Jose to Joaquin. You were Joaquin for a while. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so... Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
You can call me Jeremiah.
He was a biblical character too. Should we get on theology, misogyny, or horrors? I don't know. What do you wanna do? Ah, thank you.
It made it work. I don't know. It ended up being made it work.
I'm really good at it. That's like all I do here at home is make up little stupid songs.
Is that your theater background?
No, it's my fucking idiotic back. It's just me.
Oh, so it's a natural talent.
It's been honed throughout the years. It started when I'd like to rap battles at fucking in like I guess high school, probably freshman, sophomore year. There was this one dude who like thought he could rap, and I was like, I could probably do better than that. So I started practicing, and then I never stopped. So like I've always kind of just fucking freestyled, and now I think I've actually gotten pretty decent at it. Like, if you put on a beat, I could fucking throw down pretty good.
Yeah, before you pulled up, he was rapping for a minute.
Oh yeah, because we were just hanging out, just fucking blasting music for a
Waiting
little.
for me as I was in line for the tacos.
Yeah, Taco Chino
Yeah,
and
and
roast man.
fucking spilled most of my fucking gas.
No shit.
That sucks, but the taco was
Like an
great.
hour drive over here.
No, this was like...
We're always talking about the drive. We're not talking about the drive this time. So you guys were talking about Beto Oro.
Oh, yeah, that he sucks
Or-
at being a Texan.
Well, he's not even Hispanic, right?
He's
What's his-
Irish.
Is Robert what?
Yeah, he's Irish.
Well, he's Irish. Robert O'Rourke. Like
Robert Francis O'Rourke.
Oh, he's a little man from Aurora County.
And then for a while, that was a meme going on. His name is Francis.
There was a video. Would you vote for Robert Francis O'Rourke? And like, who's that? Beto. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it was...
they didn't know who it was
What
until
is
they said
it?
Kaitlin
Beto.
Bennett?
Huh?
Kaitlin Bennett?
I don't know who it was.
Yeah,
Several
that's
people
what it
did.
was.
The campus reform.
That's what it was.
some
It
other
wasn't
people.
It was his dad who initially decided to change his name to Beto for the community to like him more because he's
Hispanic.
yeah.
Yeah, Robert Beto is.
And then in the fucking Democratic debates, everyone starts speaking fucking chopped up
Spanish.
fucking
Now,
Spanish.
did they always call him that from like that
I
was his
doubt it.
nickname because of the
I doubt it.
you know
They
the
probably
area
called
he
him
grew up. So y'all think it was just politically
They
motivated?
probably just
Yeah,
called him Bob.
of course it was.
Like a white guy. We had a white guy named Robert. We call him Beto. We call him Bob.
Bobby.
Like, hey, this is...
Yeah, fucking.
I got a cousin. Yeah, I got a cousin
Yeah.
who's as white as can be, like
They call
very
him-
light
we
complected.
don't
He
call him-
looks white.
Yeah, we don't call him Beto. we
But
call
he's
him Bobby.
Hispanic. Yeah. I've got fucking Mexican family that is
Pretty white.
fucking
but
called,
yeah.
no, that they're called Beto, because that's the community, very Hispanic,
Yeah, it's true. 30 years ago,
culturally based
more Hispanic around here.
area.
But even then, it's still like
I don't know how to
98%
address it.
Hispanic in this region. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like El Paso shouldn't be any different than here.
But it is.
Not,
Well, Paso, everything's just so like I don't know. I've never been there.
Really?
I have.
Never been there.
I kind of like
It's
it.
kind of.
I have family who lives there. I've just never been there myself.
Oh, we should go.
Okay.
You go to Juarez, Mexico, enjoy your time there.
Nah, don't go to Juarez.
Juarez.
I'd love to go running. They've got some beautiful fucking trails
Mountains.
over there. I would fucking, oh my god. That would be a trip worth taking, just to go visit my family and to go running, like, inexpensive trip for me. The problem is I gotta entertain my wife and my kid, and, you know, I can't show up empty-handed.
Send
I
to
feel like I
Mexico
always
for the
need,
day.
like, presents and stuff, just because I feel, I don't know. I love my family so much, and it's just so hard to fucking
Do stuff.
afford a fucking large family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. No, we can go. I know the place pretty well. You know, I would stop by there. That was my halfway point. I got when I drive back to California, or when I drive from California, I gotta wake up at 5:30 in the morning, hit the road, and then it's 12 hours from here to fucking El Paso. So then,
Damn.
yeah, so 5 in the afternoon is when I hit El
Is it
Paso.
12 hours? Holy crap,
Yeah.
that was like 8-9 hours.
No, Dallas is 9 hours. So yeah, fucking 5 in the afternoon, I'd be there, and then I'm like, so should I just fucking stop and rest for the fucking night, or should I go fucking make the trek over to fucking Phoenix? Most of the times I go to fucking Phoenix and stop on the west side of Phoenix. But, no, yeah, it's
Sorry,
fucking-
what? Are we off the highway yet?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I don't
Hated
care about
our
directions,
hater.
man. Well, what happened to Beto?
Oh,
What happened to
fucking-
Beto? He is out of the election now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
He's
he
good.
dropped his candidacy.
He's not from my great country of Texas, dog. I hate that.
Yeah, that guy, his problem was that he was just throwing shit and
Yeah.
seeing what stuck.
Yeah, we will take
Alright,
your
so
AR-15s.
so-
Like, what, motherfucker?
But what? Now you were mentioning Tulsi Gabbard too, though. That something happened with her.
Yeah,
that
she
she's
got-
a Russian spy or something.
Yeah, Hillary on a pathetic attempt to make a comeback was like, yo, that Tulsi Gabbard lady, she Russian.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then after that,
What was
like,
she Russian to do?
I don't know. He said that she was a Russian asset working with
She
Trump.
Russian to her
Republic.
Yeah, because her and Andrew Yang were fucking winning the popular vote.
Yang?
you can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was real weird. You know, there was a.
Yang
What's
Gang.
that website where it's
Yeah,
like
gang.
who's your candidate?
Oh yeah,
Or-
I forgot. It's probably in the fucking Instagram.
Yeah, it was
chat.
real weird. It said your candidate is Yang. I was like, oh, okay. And then I go out and then I look at like the answers and the percentages and shit. But my higher percentage match was like I think Bernie Sanders with the questions that I answered. And shit. But it for some reason told me that my match was Yang. Like had I not done more research, it's like, but the ones that like mattered more to me were really this guy. Like, what the fuck happened here? Like it's so like weird the way that it makes you answer the questions.
Yeah,
Like,
I
how
don't think-
important is this issue to you? Very, somewhat, kind of important, or not important at all. It's like everything's kind of important. Like, and then if they had like no comment on it, it marked it against them. Oh, you have nothing in common with them on that subject. It's like they said no comment. Like it should have no justification on.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it's
like
so-
I'm
It's
neither
rigged
for it or
in a
against it.
sense.
Yeah, you can't
Everything's
really get.
rigged. Like everything political is rigged to make you vote for the more
Like,
prominent
you really
Democrat.
have to listen to who's saying what. Like,
Yeah.
just really go where are they this time, okay?
Like the
Let's
first
see
thing that
the
pops
YouTube
up is
on-
probably a lie. It's probably fake news. The first thing on your Google search, first thing on your YouTube.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
take
bait
don't
and switch.
take secondhand sources. You can watch the full length video of them actually showing up to something. But even now you have those deep fakes, man.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
deep fakes. So you've got to watch it like live.
Oh,
on
did you
TV
hear what happened
as it's
too?
happening.
The Tulsi Gabbard on a debate, they put a pimple on her chin. For like the first half and the second half, they just took it off.
Shut them the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut
Look that shit up.
No, close
You
your
making her look like a
asshole.
witch?
They
Quit
put a
shitting
put a
on
big
me.
old pimple on her chin.
What her dick?
I don't know where your mind's going there, buddy.
I thought you were gonna say on
No.
her dick.
Oh no, I said chin. No, they put a big old pimple on her chin, like, and then they took it away after like a commercial break, like halfway through. They brought it up on Joe Rogan, and they brought it up on like several like commentators, and like it was even they showed the clip like 1 minute she has it, they came back from the commercial break, she didn't have it. So it was like fuck. But I don't know. I think the Democrats are gonna lose, bro. Like even Joe Biden's in
of course.
trouble. Like he's getting in trouble for what Trump's getting accused of, that quid pro quo, whatever the hell. He actually did it with his son. like, yo, like you're gonna get paid $50,000 a year, a
Fucking
month,
posted about it too.
Yeah, he talked about it and they both talked about it.
Yeah,
like,
he
on live
was
TV.
like, fuck yeah, I fucking.
Yeah, it's like, so you're gonna either drop this, get somebody to play a game, or I'm gonna withhold the aid. I'm like, god damn, that's a gangster if I've ever heard one. Like,
okay, that's crazy. The pimple did just fucking disappear, but. I don't know, man. That's on boingboing.com.
That's on. No, it happened. Look it up. Joe Rogan said it. Like, they suppressed the story. It came out on CNN. Like, there's a CNN live debate. You don't think CNN's gonna fucking write about it, or ABC or NBC,
or somebody.
Hey man, quit making fucking noises on the table. It reverberates to the mic.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, yeah. NBC is accused of planning. I mean, it's there. There's a video of it. But that's crazy. I mean, that's, man, fuck the world, man. We're going, this world, it's, 1984, man. 1984.
Yeah.
1984.
Yeah, man.
1984.
Well, Black Mirror.
Double speech.
Double
Where's
speech.
the coffee? Hide the coffee. Put the coffee in the floorboards.
We get an ounce of chocolate a month.
An ounce of chocolate. Chocolate, where's my chocolate? Put the chocolate away.
Yeah.
Shove it up my ass. It'll be fudge. It's okay when it comes out.
Well, have you seen Black Mirror or like V for Vendetta? They're basically George Orwell's like.
Yeah, but there's no accuracy greater than what happened in that fucking book and what's happening.
Yes and no.
It's insane the level of similarity that there is.
Black
Read that
Mirror.
book again.
I read it. I read it 2 months
Black
ago.
Mirror. Black Mirror's yeah. Wait, no.
Okay, the
I see what you're saying,
cars,
I see what
the cyber blackmail, like everything, like it's all happening. Like they already have outdated electric cars, and you need an adapter to get it going. Like in that one episode with that girl, it's like, oh, I got an older electric car because my credit rating wasn't high enough, which is happening in China.
Yeah,
and trying to get it implemented here in America.
Let's get existential with this shit. Let's take this back into the realm of what the fuck. So, if we are all communicating on a mass scale now through the internet, we're all homogenizing into this one global community where we're all able to think of the same things and have the same fears and the same thoughts running through our head. So, there's more people than ever believing that art imitates life and life imitates art. So we're seeing all this same stuff on TV and on the movie screens.
Well, they say that the Illuminati and the New World Order puts their stuff in videos.
But listen. My point being, what if us, as going back to the one God and all of us theory, just separated into all these billions of people, what if as all of our individual minds grow together into thinking the same, we're slowly becoming that one almighty powerful being, and we're now creating the reality around us.
So you're saying fall for the propaganda.
Rather than experiencing the world around us. We are now forming the world around us because we're thinking it into existence. That's why all this mad fucking things that we only thought of in fucking TV and reality, the what ifs of the world, are now becoming reality because we thought about it so much as one giant unit of humanity.
That sounds like socialism.
That's why what's fucking going on right now in the world.
Yes, it is communism, but on a mental, on a quantum
level.
They're
working on that.
It's quantum.
That's why we're happening now. It's happening.
They have stuff that go in your brain, like Elon Musk has Neuralink.
What happened?
Now, is there a problem with it?
Yeah, I think there is, because at one point you're like, alright. Like,
I want to be an individual. I'm antisocial.
No, well, here's the thing. Once everybody has that mask, like, alright, who's not to say, like, alright, well, there's a switch, we can put, like, Order 66 on everybody's ass. Like, who knows? Have you seen Kingsman with Samuel L. Jackson, where they put a chip, like, oh, well, this is the thing, put a chip and you'll survive. You won't go crazy and murder.
I don't feel like I'm an optimist. I feel like I'm a realist. Like, I feel like
there's
no way around it. Like, at some point, we have to evolve into something, and if we're thinking that that's going to happen, it's probably because that's where we see it happening and going, and that's where it's going to go. Like,
they say either we're going to get replaced or we're going to mix with the computers. Elon Musk is saying.
I think the ball has been set in motion fucking eons and ages ago.
I think we already are. My cell phone's an extension of me, and that's a computer.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like I don't need a Neuralink to like instantly think of some like post something on fucking Twitter. I don't have a Twitter.
Now,
like most people buy $1,000 MacBooks to go on Twitter. Like what the fuck? Like I don't need a Neuralink in my brain.
Now, what if humanity has always been able to do this? We've been slowly getting closer to the point where we become this one all being transcendent. But we keep getting wiped out at the last second because we haven't quite figured it out. That's
It
what
happens.
to
They say there is older civilizations.
But that's what happened to all the civilizations before, is that they all fucking disappeared and died out because they weren't ready to accommodate all that. But what if we're finally at that point?
Well, they said that the pyramids are built by an older civilization than the Egyptians. So I'm assuming that there was another mass extinction of humans as well.
Well, don't they think that there's like a whole civilization underneath?
Yeah.
Oh, the lizard people?
They think there's a civilization under
No,
Antarctica.
I mean underneath
And
the
then they found an
all
entire-
the Egyptian remains. I think there's a theory that there's like an entire civilization underneath the
Or
civilization.
proof of a civilization.
Yeah, because
Like
like
us?
the Sphinx goes under like so much more than they ever thought it did before, and that the head was repaired at a much later date. The body was actually like eons and eons before the fucking.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was a repair job. I don't know. Fucking civilization could just be on repeat until we fucking finally get it right. Like
Until we're
rebirth,
selfless
it's,
beings instead of souls.
But this goes back to that theory of yours that I fucking also agree on, that these so-called gods that visited, or the extraterrestrials, are actually us from the future. So we're getting there.
Or
Yeah.
We're advancing our technology, and at some point, possibly well after our lifetime, we're gonna revert back and try and fix what happened, kind of like old Terminator style. And we're just never gonna understand what went wrong that made the entire world collapse.
kind of like Prometheus type deal. Like we are from them type deal.
Or
Like
we get wiped out by a natural disaster and it all starts over again and we just fucking reset.
like an asteroid that's gonna hit in 2029.
Yeah, every
2012,
so many years,
2016,
there's like an asteroid that's gonna hit.
Or Al Gore said by 2015 we're gonna be underwater.
Yeah,
Like AOC
No,
and
no,
Beto both said
California
that.
will be underwater.
Yeah, well, like nothing's underwater.
But not by then. It'll be
Like AOC and Beto both said we're doomed in 12 years. Like, what
Yeah,
the-
that came from the Paris Accords.
Yeah.
The Paris Accords, it was the deal that the world was going to meet these goals, these environmental goals, by, what was it, 2030 or whatever, 12 years from then. And so then somebody ran with it and was like, look, it says right here that we only have 12 years to live.
Well, I got a conspiracy theory for you now.
Well, on global warming, I got a few.
Yeah.
Like Exxon started that in the 70s.
But I'm saying, if we
cold
think
to
that,
hot.
if the government thinks that there's nothing that they can do about the encroaching ocean coming up on California, it's going to get drowned out within a few years anyways. What's the best way to scare people out of there instead of warning them about this thing that's going to happen way in the future?
Oh, so
Well,
you think the
what do you do with
California
what do you do?
the government?
Ah,
that's weird,
you picked it up.
If you
So
think
what
about
if the
it-
California fires are all being planted and carefully thought out
Just to
by
burn out the poor.
to burn out the wealthy because they're the ones that are fucking hoarding all that.
Yeah,
land.
LeBron James.
But then what else happens? You're also releasing a lot of carbon
They don't give a
dioxide.
shit
Well,
about
what I
that,
tell
bro.
people is,
You're nourishing the entire landscape that's been over fucking farmed as it is.
yeah, what I
Am
tell
I right or
people,
am I
what I
wrong?
tell people is that the
Like they-
amount of rain that we get this time of year comes from the California fires.
Because of it pulling all the moisture out of the air and
Yeah,
eating
some
up all the
fucking-
oxygen.
Well, I don't know.
It's just the way that and
If all
releasing
that's
all the
all
carbon
natural.
dioxide in the
Yeah.
air makes it hotter so that it's allowed to evaporate more.
And by the time it gets here,
It makes a lot
rain.
of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Like I'm not I love just coming up with random conspiracy theories.
But here's
But
the thing: 70% of conspiracy theories turn out to be true.
True.
Yeah,
That's how Alex
Alex
Jones
Jones.
works.
Yeah, like half of it's just
That's
already
like
true. That
real
pedophiles run the world is already true.
that's over in the last
Jeff
episode.
Epstein
Jeff
already.
Epstein.
Oh,
Jeff F. Moving on up.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I seriously think if global warming was real, why are a lot of people in real estate on Miami Beach, the East Coast, and the West Coast still going up?
If global warming is a product of human hand, how do you explain
Well, now it's going
us
down because of the fires.
getting out of the Ice Age.
There were several ice ages too.
And and the ice melted naturally. There weren't any factories or any of that bullshit.
Like, I don't deny global warming because you're stupid. It's climate change. It's constantly changing. It's the creation of Earth. And to say that, like, maybe we put a little pedal to the metal, but I don't say we put it at 110 going in at 30. You know, I say maybe we've sped it up by a couple of decades, but nothing crazy.
Granted, we don't want to live like shit, like they do in Asia and these.
Dude, they die of pollution. Like,
where the smog is so thick. That
but why are we getting berated when India and Asia are like fucking crazy? Like,
because we can control it. Because we can control ourselves.
Like, we have the cleanest air here in America. But the problem is, all that pollution shit is China and some of Europe.
So why are we getting that special ed 16-year-old girl? She has Asperger's, I think it was.
Oh,
yeah. Why is she coming to America telling us shit when we're like the second clean? We're pretty clean.
Well, she was going throughout the United Nations.
Oh,
yeah.
It was the United
something
Nations.
got moved to
Somebody
Spain.
put there because the people used kids to push their
agenda.
Propaganda. Yeah,
like the shooting kids, the shootings.
Man,
the one, those two kids, they became the real prominent.
So do you guys think that this is all getting a lot more see-through, or is this only, or are people still eating it up as much?
I think they're all eating it up, but a good people amount are waking up like, hey, in the 70s they said we're gonna freeze, in the 80s said we're gonna freeze, in the 90s said we're gonna die, like because of a global warming. In 2000, Al Gore said we're gonna die.
I just feel like it's all like a soap opera that we're pretending is real, man.
Yeah, what I was trying to say is that everything that's happening now
is
happening
real.
because the rich and powerful, the globalists, as Alex Jones would put it, they can't control us anymore, especially America. Like, they're having a hard time controlling
our internet. I think it's the internet. Like, look at London, anywhere in the Europe, all blocked. You can't look at certain things.
Well, every time they try and instill some fucking form of a block on the internet, we start doing proxy servers or private VPN.
Yeah, but you get charged for that. If you get caught with that in the UK or anywhere in Europe, you get charged. In China, same thing.
But they're not going to allow that in the US.
Like, yeah, we got freedom of knowledge, freedom of information.
The problem is they all have back doors where they can still spy on you, but the only thing, all that does is keep them using it in an honest way.
Well, here's this thing. VPN servers are getting hacked, like companies.
Right, but they're using it to, the problem is, like, if they're, it sucks because there's a justification for using it if they're actually, like, finding people that are doing some nefarious shit, right?
So, I mean, then that's saying,
but if
like,
they're using it to fucking
I think it's a black and white
information and intel on politicians and shit just to fucking blackmail, then that's where it gets fucked up, because then those are private individuals as well. Even if they're politicians, they're still private individuals until they're elected office.
But think like this. The government has a person that they need a cop, they need to, we need to turn this cop to do something dirty for us. You know, like the CIA, well, we found out he's cheating on his wife, he does this, and he works with these people. Let's blackmail his bitch ass, because we have his Facebook, all his contacts, his phone, everything. Make him do it for us. They do that to thousands of private citizens.
Yep.
And eventually, okay, now you have an army, you have a bunch of people, kind of like the Epstein thing. You're just blackmailing people to do shit for you. And that's why I think that's wrong. Like, either it's black and white, either you do or you don't, and I say you don't.
And it's so crazy because it's so far removed from the average person's lives. Like, that's why I'm saying when I say it feels like a soap opera or something that's not real. It's not that I don't believe that it's happening. Obviously, it's happening.
Yeah.
But it feels like something that's this, like,
stranger than fiction.
Yeah, it's this level of existence that I am, like, looking up at. Like, it's like the fog above me, the pollution that's just above my head. So I'm not really breathing it in. I get a little bit of a fucking.
But here's the thing, that should be one of your main concerns.
Right, because that layer is going to get thicker and thicker and encroach on us, and eventually we will become China. And you know, in that regard.
When you have, and then even the UK was even saying, like, yo, like, since everything's done through the medical system, it's done through the government, saying we have they passed a new law where they have a right to refuse service to someone if they're being homophobic or racist.
I mean, fair.
Okay, so if a guy comes in,
private industry.
But where does that go?
I reserve the right to kick you out of my fucking
okay,
house.
yes, but how far does that go? Like, hey, you tweeted in 2016.
The problem is you're saying on the internet.
On anything.
The problem is internet. We need a bill of rights for the internet. We need if we're gonna fucking commit to a relationship.
I see the internet should be the same as real life. Like, there should be almost all the same.
There needs to be I
The
don't
thing
know,
is,
man.
these platforms are businesses like YouTube, like
You
Twitter.
sign contracts to
Facebook.
use them.
So they can. It's their business. They can
But they
manage it
don't.
however
But
they
they
want.
don't operate like that because they're in your home.
Right, but I'm saying like when it comes to freedom of speech and all that shit, they can ban you for what you say because of their terms and policies, which is fucking rules. It's like
Rules and
the
regulations.
laws
Yeah.
you're gonna follow if you're gonna use their platform.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah,
all fine
and if you
dandy.
disagree, you fucking don't use
They're
their
stop
platform.
using it.
Like I
And
don't
they
use
lose money over it.
I don't use Facebook. Like we have the company one just to get for company's sake, for business
Yeah.
purposes.
Like, I don't have
a
any
private
social
Facebook.
media.
I've got an Instagram for my wife and my kid to stay in contact with my family, and that's pretty much it. And that's what's set on private. Like I don't share that openly.
What you hear what happened on Facebook? They got caught, not caught, well yeah, everybody's just getting caught doing stupid shit. But like shady shit. They ended up having shadow accounts for people who don't even have Facebooks. So they say, y'all two have Facebooks, right? But y'all have my number. They'll make a shadow account like, yo, he has him under X, he has him under X.
Yeah, like I think I could still go reactivate mine from
No, but
9
like even
years
if you
ago.
deactivate it for like even if you don't have a Facebook forever, let's say you've never created
Yeah,
one.
like most
hold on.
websites used to like delete your information after 6,
But they
7
save
years.
it. They have accounts forever. People who don't even have Facebook, never had a Facebook. If you know
Yeah, and they'll
someone,
connect your phone number to it,
Yeah.
your email,
all your
to it.
info, and they'll have like shadow accounts of you. That's like, why does a company need a shadow account of you? If you really think about it, like why are they collecting information on the everyday citizen? I seriously think it's to blackmail people. Like you control the information, you control the people,
Snowden warned us about this.
and it's gonna happen. And it's gonna happen to powerful people, and it's gonna trickle down to us, the normal people.
It is what it is.
I don't know. I think Texas should just succeed. You know, just be its own country.
You say you want a revolution, well, you know. We ain't gonna save the fucking world, but we can at least talk about it and see
I
if
want to
we
save
can
Texas. I don't care about the rest of the world, baby.
secede or die.
Well, I mean,
Nah, fuck that, man.
Texas is pretty dope if you think about it. You know, we're
Yeah,
like,
but there's a lot of countries bigger than Texas.
but we are also
And
bigger
again,
than a lot.
Texas is bigger than a lot of other countries. Hey,
We're
but none
bigger
of
than
them close.
most of Europe,
Yeah,
dog.
but
Like,
none of them
fuck.
close by. Man, no.
Well, like this, our fucking governor Rick Perry sent the National Guard to go spy on the Marines and the Army doing special ops training. He sent like a convoy.
Bases here, yeah.
Yeah, like in a couple. No, it was like in like Dallas or Austin. Like, he sent like a convoy of fucking National Guards to go spy on the Marines. Like, are you serious? Like that's how Texas
Yeah,
is.
Alex Jones got on a tirade that they were fucking doing drills for the fucking FEMA camps and shit.
Yeah, that's been a big thing that they ordered a couple million caskets and stuff.
Wait,
like,
who did it?
FEMA camps. Like they had. At one point, there was a bunch of Walmarts
Not the
that were
National Guard,
vacant.
though.
No.
So then that's why he was checking on them to see if there was any
Yeah, like
nefarious-
it's like sending Chihuahua to go bite a fucking pit bull. You know, it ain't gonna work out. But like
yeah,
it's
but
still worth the
sometimes,
try.
but it just takes one fucking whistleblower big and loud enough to fucking get people paying attention to the right things at the right time.
Because the government cannot take down 300 million people. Like, straight the fuck up. Like, as big as the military is, you're not gonna subdue like 100 million people. Like there's 300.
The thing about George Orwell and 1984 and
Is everybody believe the propaganda, so they were
no,
part of the party.
but there's always the faction that's paying attention and is willing to fucking.
Well, that's the
fight
thing.
until-
In George
there's always
Orwell, that
rise
was a
up.
hoax, and there was no resistance. The resistance was made up by the party to capture people like splinter cells, people free thinkers. And everybody who ever joined that resistance ended up getting caught.
Oh yeah.
So there was like the resistance was started by the government.
How this game? What happened to Jeffrey?
I read the
Passing
book,
it
dog.
up
I
like
read the
happened
book
to
like
Jeffrey?
3 months ago. I told you.
You got Jerry up in this bitch. Jerry, it's great to have you, man. Happy to have you this weekend. You fucking stepped up. I'm happy we got to let people know a little bit more about who you really are and not that other character you tried to fucking play us with that first couple episodes.
Jose?
Mr.
Epstein Jr.
Epstein Jr.
Hey, dog. I want to be a millionaire.
I want to make some money. It's not going to be with my voice, though.
We can make it, dog.
So, what else do we got, guys? What the hell are we doing nowadays?
Oh, we're talking about how Beto sucks, how fucking Tulsi Gabbard is being attacked.
Ridiculed
kind of,
by the media.
We got about
The media is the enemy of the people.
1984 and Alex Jones.
like everything we've talked about is related to the media.
And the environment.
Fuck the environment. What?
We did some good work today.
Yeah, it's all just free flow.
My peoples.
Just chilling.
I'm tired though. I think I'm ready for a nap.
I have a lot of work today too.
You running around? Yeah. Don't you play with vending machines?
Yeah, I do. That's
This
just
guy came up the other day, just randomly stopped by with a bunch of Boston red baked beans.
Oh, yeah.
And gave me a
Oh,
giant cup
fucking
full of
noodles.
baked beans.
Yeah, like a half pound of beans, a pound of beans.
It was fucking baller, man. It was like
They were
I
good,
got
right?
Friends.
They were good,
They were
right?
great. They were fucking. They were still warm from
They were
his car and
fresh.
shit.
That's
They were
fine. I
like,
left them here for like a second. Yeah.
Well, like the actual beans or the
Yeah,
candy?
The Boston baked beans, the candy.
candy.
Oh,
I
yeah,
bought
I
like,
love the fucking
I
candy.
bought like 50 pounds of it. So I gave some to the home.
Yeah, because he's got vending machines all throughout from here and there, so he makes these stops along the way. It's pretty fucking cool.
Interesting.
That's
Good little business.
Passive?
I'm real
Passive?
tempted. Yeah, I'm real tempted to get a machine or two myself. Just
I'm trying to move out of this. I'm trying to upgrade all my things to like just better quality machines. I have all brand new machines, but I just want a 3-slot machine, then switch to all ATM and soda machines, and just
yeah,
kind of
because
up my.
everybody's using just cards or Apple Pay.
Yeah, cause they have
We get
Apple
Apple
Pay.
Pay ones,
Dude,
man.
Apple Pay is. I used it the other day. It's so dope. Like I went to McDonald's.
Oh, dude, yeah, everywhere I use.
I was pretty fucked up, so I was like, how do I use it? I just like
I
smacked
don't
the
drink and drive.
fuck-
People.
I
But
wasn't
if you
driving.
are, be Jerry because he's funny.
I just smacked the fuck out of the register with my phone. I had a case on. Like, did it work? Like, let me do it.
Hey, do we have permission to talk about our Robert, our Robbie Rob?
Oh, well now that you brought him up as Rob, then you fucking talk about him
I
as
mean, I
Rob.
can cut it off real quick.
Oh, well, if you want to keep him anonymous, keep him anonymous.
Never mind, I'll cut that out. So I quit, dude. I got nothing left in me. We've been going on for fucking hours today.
Hours? It's been half an hour.
Well, on this episode, but we've been talking all day long. You showed up way late. You showed up way early. We were just
What's
chilling.
up, Doge? I'm ready
Yeah,
for the party.
because I forgot that I have to fucking pump gas.
Dog. I live in McAllen.
How'd you end up with fucking gas all over your pants? Where are you? Gas all over you.
Oh, because I fucking went, right, and I pulled the thing, like, me.
I pulled the thing and I went in the hole.
Yeah.
Don't do that, and it went all over.
See, me, I fucking pumped gas at Costco.
Alright.
Costco isn't on the way
This
over
is
here.
a terrible story. I don't know why I tried to get you to tell us an occurrence of your day to day. So this has been the Completely Inappropriate Podcast. Are we done? Are we done
No,
yet?
we gotta keep going.
Here, Doge.
Hater, look, you're so bored you're on your
I'll
phone.
tell you, dog, I got a poster for my peeps, dog.
Oh, you
got
got, he's going,
I got a
he's
follower,
doing
dog. I got
rap
like 4 followers on my shit, dog.
Oh yeah, did you post up with the hat?
Yeah.
You did not, you like
You know, we take pictures for promo fucking purposes, and we don't fucking use them for promo purposes.
You never post them. I send them to you every time, then you never put them up. I was like, dude, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Take a picture now of him. He's a
Take a
pretty.
picture of this fucking
Fucking
asshole.
sexy.
He just took his own selfie.
Talking
We'll just
about
get him to send it to us right now.
Fucking dapper ass asshole. Jerry.
How do
Or
you
is that
know
what I
how
say?
dapper his asshole is? Yeah.
Gotta save that real quick for this.
Yeah,
for the
dude.
gram.
Hey Jay, what was the first job you ever had?
Fuck. I was maintenance at my cousin's grandmother's apartment at like 12 years old.
Maintenance.
Yeah, I just go clean up
Sweep?
shit, the pool, the restroom, sweep.
So odd jobs.
I've done
Yeah, I did it for like 3 years.
I did
and
that at
stopped doing
18
it.
now, I think.
Then I got a real job.
17.
Then I stopped working completely like 3 years ago.
What's
And you start dealing drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crack, heroin, cocaine, ecstasy,
Nothing to kill a
methamphetamine.
person. I don't know. I don't believe. Like, I think alcohol is like one of the worst drugs. Like, I wouldn't.
Y'all gotta do this to me.
What?
I gotta edit.
I mean, okay, my bad. Yeah.
What I missed?
Okay, just
You know better.
leave
You
out my
you
answer.
both know better. I'm very upset with both of you.
Wait, I don't work. That's the thing. That's pretty chilling. Like I just have the machine, my little side things here and there. I like.
Yeah, passive income.
Like I go and let go a lot, or those apps. I'll pick up some shit for the low, and I'll just resell it, or like I'll get something broken, fix it, and resell it. And it's actually like not bad. Like I make more than somebody who like is working like a full-time job at $12, $15 an hour.
Yeah.
So like, I'm happy doing this. I mean, I get to chill all day. I get to do shit like this.
Yeah, because you're just like it's all little tamious little things, but they're all little, it's nothing that you have to really worry about. Everything's pretty much functions on its own.
Every day I'm it's a profit. Make it day.
That's cool.
How much did I make today? Ooh.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of something coming in every day. Yeah.
So I just get let go. So I buy brand new vending machines and I'll flip them because I have a good site and like I'll resell them to some friends.
Right. Frank,
Where do you buy fucking slot machines, man?
Yeah, they're expensive, but I know where to get like one for like $300-400.
Slot machines?
Yeah, I
what do you want to slot?
Yeah, the máquinas that they have.
Casino, man.
Yeah.
Oh, an illegal gambling casino?
No, it's legal now.
It's not legal.
Yeah, there's social clubs that aren't actually swingers clubs here.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
With a slot machine?
Not slot machines, but you play cards and shit.
What are you
Yes.
saying?
I'm saying
This is illegal. They shut these things down like all the time.
it was back in when the fuck? I think it was 2014, 2016 that they approved it. That's when now we have social clubs that are fucking swingers clubs.
So what is it? They just can't pay out a certain amount?
They just can't use games of chance, and I'm like, well, they're all games of chance. That's why. That's why they're
especially when they're machines.
That's why they're fucking poker fucking clubs. Instead of slot machines and shit.
This sounds like some bullshit, man.
Well, like you can't have gambling machines, but you can have fucking
derelicts and degenerates everywhere
club
throughout the world.
Yeah, I don't believe in gambling, but that shit makes money, dog. This shit makes money.
I don't like gambling.
I don't like gambling, period.
I like earning money.
But that shit makes money, dog.
That's it.
You wouldn't. I would think, honestly, my personal opinion, I think Westico is about a pop. Like, did you hear about all the rumors that they're gonna make it the Expresso one big circle?
Nobody cares about what's.
But here's the thing.
We don't talk about local.
Okay.
Like what? Fucking, you're supposed to have your fucking income that you make fucking working, and passive income, and what else? You're supposed to have a fucking 3 hobbies. One to keep you fit, one to make you money, and one to keep you creative. And that's what I'm still trying to figure out. Like this, what hobby is this? Is this even a hobby?
This is creative and business.
Yeah, so it's.
You gotta start somewhere.
So that I would say this is a hobby until.
This takes care of 2 of the 3. You
Yeah,
gotta stay
creative
fit, you fat fuck.
Oh.
You come looking like a fucking beach ball referee, fucking soccer ball.
Hey, dog, I like
what
to
are
stop,
you doing?
dog, fuck
What
this
are you
guy.
doing?
Well, I'm wearing this shirt.
Like, hey everybody, I think about playing sports because I haven't
this
in years.
recording. It's one of my idol's birthday, and then you hit me up. You're like, fag.
Because
I put a little heart wishing him happy
pretty
birthday.
offensive, bro. You can't say that word. It's current year.
What? No, it's an acronym. It's fat ass guy.
Yeah.
It's
Fat ass
current
milk.
year, dog. It's current year.
Well, maybe we're British and we're talking about fucking cigarettes. You never
That's
know.
now, dog.
Dude, you
You're
do that
Mexican
one more
and you're
time.
Mexican.
You fucking make a noise on my table one more time. I'm gonna come make a noise on your fucking face. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it.
I'll do it what I want. I'll do what I want.
Fucking mushroom stamp your face and shit.
Would you say Mexican?
What does that mean? What's a mushroom
It's
stamp?
his dick, dog. It's
Damn.
talking about
Oh my god!
mushroom tip, dog. You know her sublime? Sublime? Yeah, take out my mushroom tip when drip, drip, drip.
Tony's out of it. He just wants to quit.
I'm so over this episode. Is it over yet?
He's like, I want to go home.
I
I am home.
don't ask my shoulders.
Don't
I'm
ask
staring.
questions you already know the answer to, dog. That's what I thought, boy.
So what the fuck, man? What's been going on? What's going on this weekend? Anybody got plans for the weekend?
I'm gonna chill out, play
What's
some
going on
Magic.
Thanksgiving? We got turkey gobble gobble, I think.
Yeah, I'm just
weeks
gonna
to
try
do
a
this.
turkey, and I'm thinking of because this one Thanksgiving, a few years back, like I marinated or not marinated, but I soaked the turkey in mead, fucking honey wine.
Where did you get honey wine?
From World Market, but last I went, they didn't have it. So I guess they
You can
stopped
probably
selling
special
it.
order it though.
Yeah,
Ask
yeah,
them.
you can order it online.
How'd that work out?
Well, it was fucking awesome, but if you ask my sister, she's like, yeah, I gave everyone the runs.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I run to life up, dog.
And so she gave me the bright idea of making fucking chocolate pudding pie, pudding pie, but
Yeah.
chocolate. But you know where this is going. Instead of using actual chocolate,
Use poop.
I'm thinking of using X-Lax.
Why would you do that?
Because it's
No, man.
hilarious.
That's because that ruins more
That's
than a
like
day.
childish. You should
It
put
ruins
some
it.
weed in it just
That-
to trip them out.
That would be a
was
lot
just a
more
thought.
entertaining. If you
Yeah.
fucking made him like a weed pie, that would be a different
That's what I was telling
ballgame
this
altogether.
chick too, that she was
You
like,
can make it light too, like just a small dose, keep
Yeah,
everybody
she's like,
mellow as fuck.
do you fucking
Or alcohol,
wake
put
up
it in
or
the
whatever?
put it in there like vodka or something.
Yeah,
and
and
drinks.
I'm
Put
like,
some
well,
bars in
the
the
only
drink.
times I've been high or by accident.
Mhm.
And she's like, oh,
Shit's
edibles, and yeah, that, and sticking my tongue in a bag of coke.
Oh, baby.
Why'd you stick your tongue in it?
Because this was after school.
He told you to
fucking
taste
bus. No, he was waving this
Like, that's not
fucking
what they're
baggie
doing.
around like, hey, I got coke, and then fucking, if you really had coke in fucking school property, you wouldn't be telling the whole fucking world, hey, I got coke. So I'm
Sometimes
like,
you would,
so I'm like,
especially in school.
yeah, so
when
I'm
you're
like,
an
no,
idiot.
that's
The
not
local
fucking
cut comes up to you
coke.
with some coke.
Shut the
Prefrontal cortex
fuck
hasn't
up.
developed yet.
So then I grabbed the bag before I got off, and then I opened it, and I just dumped my entire tongue in there, and I
Did
fucking
you think it was
moved
sugar
around.
or flour?
I thought it was crushed candy,
Like a
This shit
peppermint.
fucked you up, huh?
and fucking I'm like, see, I
That
gave it
sounds
back,
like a lot of.
and some of the fucking people that were like, oh shit, and I'm like, see, it's nothing, and this guy's like, dude, you just took a lot of fucking coke. I'm like, no, it's not, and the bus driver was like, is that really coke? I'm like, no, it's not. And I got off, and right when I got off, my tongue started swelling, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, it got real stiff all of a sudden.
Like, I think that was fucking coke.
He's like,
And
bro.
me, I'm such a fucking talker, right? Except when I'm listening, and I'm surprised my heart just didn't pick up on it, because I'm like, okay, whatever you do, don't talk, because fucking with a fucking swollen up tongue, I'm gonna sound like Daffy Duck and
Yeah,
shit.
my tongue's getting swollen up just fucking from the mental memory of it. It's fucking hurting my soul hearing this story.
Yeah, and then fast forward to years later, like a few years back, I think this was like 2011. Yeah, 2010, 2011, fucking, I had made a friend through college. Yeah, probably 2010, like, it was my freshman year in college. And he was also a musician, and we were pretty tight. And he's like, hey, I'm throwing a fucking party, whatever. Like,
Doing a rager.
yeah, he's like, fucking come over. I'm like, okay, so I'm downtown with my fucking Shareland crew from back in the day. And
Sherryland crew? That already sounds scary.
Oh, you guys are dorks. Moving on.
anyways, and I'm like, hey, there's a fucking party we can go to afterwards. Like, we don't even have to wait till after hours. Like, we can go right now.
Nice.
Like, okay, yeah, let's go. So we went, and they had fucking jungle juice, and that's what convinced my friends to go. Like, yeah, this guy's got a whole fucking
Pitcher.
cooler.
What is with your friends
filled
in
with
jungle juice?
Jungle juice. Well, it was a novelty to
The
them.
only place
like
I had
high
ever
school.
been with jungle juice was at that one party with you.
And then, what happened? Yeah, and they had cake. And my boy, he was giving me the tour of his fucking place, because, it was fucking, he really liked me. And then he's like, yeah, that's space cake. And I'm like, no fucking way. So then I come out, I'm like, hey, let's cut the cake! Cake! And they're like, okay, yeah, fuck it, let's cut the cake. And I cut cake slices for my friends, and I give them fucking pretty generous fucking pieces. And I start fucking munching on that shit. They're fucking digging into it. Like, hey, this is pretty fucking good. And I'm like, yeah, it is. And then fucking
It really is.
like fucking I think I had some, but like not as a generous piece as they did. And
I wish somebody would just dose me one day. Did you ever hear about Ari Schaffir? Anyway, sorry.
Ari Schaffir, yeah.
Yeah, he dosed the fucking the machine. Bert
Oh, yeah.
with ecstasy on the podcast.
Yeah.
It was so fucked up.
I heard that shit.
so I get a call the next fucking morning, and he's like, "Hey, you fucking asshole!" And I'm like, "What happened?" And he's like, "What the fuck was in that cake?" And I'm like, "Oh, it was a space cake." I don't know what that means. And I'm like,
How do you not know
it
what that means?
What does
They've
that
never
mean?
done fucking weed. And I'm like, it means it had weed in it.
Oh.
And he was like,
Was this
motherfucker.
Rafiki?
No, this
Oh,
was-
the voice you're
this
using
was-
is very similar.
No, this was the fucking preppy guy, the one that you swear was fucking gay. he was hitting me up.
Oh, that.
Yeah, and he's like, man, I was
That's
chatting with the other guy that was there. I was chatting with him on fucking Messenger this back in the day. And I just remember putting ha 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 ha
Ja, 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 ja.
yeah, and then he's like, why can't I stop putting ha 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 ha? And he's like, am I high? And he looked at the fucking fan and it started fucking twirling. And he's like, I think I'm high. So he was fucking so, and then that other guy, he was about to go into the Air Force and he was fucking really into it, like getting fit and staying drug alcohol free. And he was like, hey man, that's fucked up. And I'm like, it's weed. It'll be out of your system in fucking at the most a month. Like,
Yeah, and if they've never, well, it's edibles, so yeah, it might
They
be
stay longer.
Yeah. And
because it gets processed through the
But if
liver.
you work
instead of-
out, you eat right, drink a lot of water.
yeah, that's what I was
2
telling
weeks.
them. Like, keep
Well,
working out, keep
yeah,
having water.
the
and
idea
do-
is you want to eat a lot of fatty, oily foods so that you're replacing the fat that you're burning off. That way, because the THC is stored in your fat cells, the lipids. So if you burn those off and then resupply your body with new lipids, and you clean out a lot faster. Stay hydrated too.
So, yeah, I've been wanting a fucking space cake for my birthday, but some of us are on probation. But
No, just you. Wait, Jerry, you still on probation?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Fuck both of you
They
people.
don't care about me, dude. I don't do it
Crackheads.
all.
already pumped my test 10 times. It's okay.
I failed 10 times.
Yeah, you were telling me that fucking
Yeah.
last time, and
But
I'm
here's
like,
the thing.
you're not supposed to.
Bullshit
fucking
walks,
fail it.
money talks, dog. Once you come up with that kashish, you know, you're good.
And on that note, this has been the Completely Inappropriate Podcast, everybody. That was stupid. Loved it though. Loved having you on, Jeffrey, Jerry, Jetstein, Frankish, Jelafoni. I just say things and let them sounds just come out.
You're just fucking out of it.
You call me
You're like,
young
get the
Jeremiah.
fuck out of my house.
I'm not out of it at all. I'm just like, I'm out of things. We're done. We're done.
Alright,
You can
bye.
find us at CI Podcast on Instagram, at Completely In-App on Twitter, at completelyinappropriatepodcast@gmail.com. If you want to let us know anything about how you feel, what you think, what you want to hear about, what you want us to talk about.
Hallelujah.
You can also say, huh? What? No. Bad Jerry.
Hallelujah.
Oh,
I'll say jalapeno
I
on the
mean,
stick.
no, this is
Some
religious.
shit.
You call me young Jeremiah if you want.
This is a tolerance.
What?
A tolerant.
You have a tolerance
area.
break?
Something dark side.
So this has been the Completely Inappropriate Podcast, everybody. You can find us at completelyinappropriatepodcast@gmail.com. Hey, give us a 5-star review, because that's the,
It really helps us out.
and it helps us out, man, and we like to know how you feel. Hey, whatever, give us a comment. Let us know.
And if you're watching on the YouTubes, like, comment, share, subscribe. Por favor. Really helps us out.
Anyway, Jerry,
Hey,
you got anything to say?
good night, America.
And good day. Frank,
Be excellent to each other.
find your happy people. We love you. Bye, Felicia.